Taking good care of you here, baby? Hi, baby. I love you. Hey, y'all. I'm Melon. I'm a 30-year-old and I just gave birth to my first baby, a boy, at just under 37 weeks. So he was a little bit early and unexpected, and I was not fully prepared for him to be here, but I'm super excited. He is perfect. Other than he needed a little bit of extra support. So I've been documenting, my recent life journey, my late pregnancy journey, and now my experience as a new mom, if you're interested in subscribing and following along with us. And I just wanted to take a minute to share a little bit about how he's doing and how he was after he was born. So first, they did immediately do skin-to-skin contact, and I was just in shock. He helped me so much being born, and like wiggling right out of me. He was ready to be here. Even being 3 weeks early, he was already at least 6 pounds, so I didn't mind that he didn't have another 3 weeks of growing. It definitely made the process a little smoother for me, but his lungs could have used that extra time to develop for sure, because he was a little purple at first, and normally, that starts to go away. They start breathing, they might start crying, and he was staying purple and staying a little sleepy. So they did end up taking him to the NICU to give him some extra support, and they had him on a CPAP to breathe for at least a day or so, a day or 2 days maybe, and then started weaning him off of that. He's got an IV as well. He still has that, and initially they were having to tube feed him, but as of today, we are successfully bottle feeding at the moment. I went yesterday and tried to bottle feed him, and the experience they had was the same I had, where he kind of was like, I don't know what to do with this, and I'm still learning how to eat and how to breathe and how to see and how to be a person. It's hard being alive in this world. Birth is a big process for a little guy to go through, right? And so, it took a couple of tries of getting used to what to do with the bottle, even though he loves a pacifier and they have him with that, and that's been keeping him happy. He also has, the hospital gave free like bonding squares. Let me see if I have one I can show you. I've got one that I'm trying to get my scent on. Here you go. Yeah, so they're giving out these free little bonding squares. So I can keep one, he can keep one. So as I'm working to pump and breastfeed, I can smell it and have it for his scent and hormones, and he can have my scent to stay comfortable. He's also got one from his daddy, so he can get used to his scent. I might end up taking one and letting my dogs smell it too, so they can check that out, and like we're hoping and praying he won't have allergies and they'll all be happy and get used to each other. But anyway, today, this morning I went and I got to take his temperature, and I got to change his diaper, and then swaddle him back up, and start trying to feed him. And he took a whole bottle from me, and I was so proud and so happy about that. So I'll probably include some little clips for you here if you're interested in seeing my sweet boy. Now that he's doing a little bit better, I didn't really want to share all the pictures of him, with the CPAP on and all of the different medical equipment and things like that. But now that he's doing a little bit better, I do want to be able to document my journey and my experience and have all my memories in one place to be able to look back on one day as part of my life and our life together and our fresh new start. And I just really hope that he continues progressing in this direction. They said they might have to keep him 5 to 7 days, and I'm about to discharge here soon, and I really hope he won't have to stay that long. But they're obviously going to need to do what's best for him and continue monitoring him and making sure that he's able to breathe and to eat, and that he's growing right, and he doesn't have any other symptoms or issues that pop up. So they're going to do what they need to do. And fortunately, my breast milk was approved to be used even through myself being in treatment, and that was really encouraging as I've been trying to work on pumping and increasing my supply. And I know that breast milk is going to be really good for him. Like, body makes just what your baby needs. So I'm encouraged they'll be able to use as much as my milk as I'm able to provide, and they'll mix it in if needed. If for some reason any of it goes bad, they mix it in the bath water apparently. But if my milk is not enough, then I did give approval to use donor milk, so he can have other human milk, so we don't have to introduce like the cow milk protein and sugars and everything like that, you know, for him to have to get used to something else already right away. So I'd like to like delay that as long as possible, but I do at home also have formulas and things like that, you know, if needed to supplement for any reason. But for now, he's just gonna get hopefully my milk and other human milk that's been vetted and approved, and we're just gonna keep an eye on baby boy and hope that he keeps doing well and progressing. So wish us luck. If you have any words of encouragement or advice for us, please let me know in the comments and follow along with our journey. Thanks.
Let the elephant get his elephant one.
Yeah, definitely elephant one. Thank you. So the other's placed on your baby and one's placed on us, and then we switch them every 6 to 12 hours so that they have our scent. Oh my god, that's so cute. I love that. And then this is just normal burp cloths. I think you picked
one for us, one for him, and
perfect.
there's only two. Do you want to get another one too?
Yeah, if you want one too. Hi, baby boy. Hi, beautiful baby. Love you.
Saying, we literally have the best puppies, there was no pee or poop at all.
Then take your temperature, baby. It says 97.8.
Let's try it one more time, just to see.
Okay.